Hi everyone, my name is Pollock. I am an attorney who helps other attorneys engage the audiences that are vital to their firm's success, including their clients, their referral sources, their employees, and the media. In this video, 4 steps to creating an engaging and memorable predictions piece. Whenever we hit a new period of time, whether it's a new calendar year, a new court term, a new school year, a new decade, whatever, that is an opportunity for lawyers to demonstrate thought leadership through a predictions piece. It's a great opportunity for lawyers to survey the environment, survey the legal and business frameworks, and predict what might happen in that upcoming period of time. But unfortunately, so many of these lawyer predictions pieces are a dime a dozen. They don't really get into anything interesting. They don't really cover topics that are perhaps pushing the envelope. They're very basic, and they are talking about predictions that most lawyers or most educated people could figure out on their own. In this video, I'm going to give you 4 things that you can do with your next predictions piece to make sure it's engaging and memorable, and most of all, leaves a favorable impression on your target audiences. So, step number 1. Going back to those target audiences, make sure that your predictions are focused on what keeps those target audiences up at night. If you're a lawyer serving tech CEOs, or you're a lawyer serving life sciences general counsel, it's important that you focus on the issues that aren't just relevant to them, but are particularly important to them and the kinds of things they worry about, because that is how you really strike a nerve. It's not enough to simply focus on issues relevant to their businesses. Anyone can do that. But focusing in on the kinds of issues and predictions that will impact the things that they are most concerned about shows that you know what are the things they are most concerned about, and really gives you an opportunity to demonstrate that you have knowledge about their issues and problems that bode well for you should they engage you in a legal representation for one of their matters. Number 2, be specific. It's not enough to simply say that you expect the Republican presidential administration to be more lax with regulatory enforcement, and that you would expect a Democratic presidential administration to be more strict with regulatory enforcement. Go a little bit deeper and focus on aspects of your predictions that could really show that you have deep knowledge and expertise in this area of the law. And sometimes that might mean citing to outside sources, third-party research, maybe if a government official gave a speech, if there have been news reports you can link to. Be specific and draw in, if you have to, outside material so you are giving the reader, your target audience, a real solid footing for why you're making the prediction that you're making. You're not just pulling it out of thin air. Step number 3, weave in your expertise and your own experience when possible. So we've talked about focusing on that target audience. We talked about being specific by drawing upon outside resources. Well, for this step 3, you should be thinking about how you can show your thought leadership in this predictions piece by referencing either previous matters, you can do it anonymously obviously, or perhaps other research that you've written, but you want to show why you are credible as someone making these predictions. It's not just that you are a lawyer who practices in life sciences or that advises tech startups on business law, but based on previous work you've done, previous things you've written, presentations you've given, you can show that you are someone qualified to give these predictions. And I think that really helps you establish yourself as a credible and a credible source of the predictions. And number 4, be bold. So many of these prediction pieces really are boring, and they don't push the envelope. Connect dots that other lawyers aren't willing to connect. Go out on that limb. Be creative. You have to be reasonable. And as I said for step number 2, you've got to tie your predictions to some evidence. You have to be specific and give some reason why you believe this prediction is likely to come true. But no one is keeping score. No one is going to come back to you in a year or 2 and say, you know, your predictions were totally off and you are not credible. No, of course not. They'll appreciate that you took a chance, that you took a risk. And remember, you're doing this whole piece, this whole point of this predictions piece is to make a lasting, favorable impression on your target audience. It's okay to go a little bit out of the ordinary and again outside the box, because that shows them that you have an expertise and you have this knowledge that you're demonstrating, and that could be helpful to them when thinking about the bigger picture over a long-term horizon. Whenever we hit a new period of time, that's a great opportunity for you to demonstrate your thought leadership by writing about your predictions for that upcoming period of time with respect to the area of law you practice. Using the 4 tips in this video, you will be able to create a predictions piece that stands above the crowd and that hopefully makes the kind of favorable and lasting impression on your target audiences that leads to you eventually developing business from those target audiences.